Lindsay Page. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "I have a dream that one day my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character." Racism is a prevalent issue still in our nation. It occurs in our schools, our workplace, and even worse, our justice system. Allen Iverson is an African-American basketball player who is unjustly sentenced in a racial trial. We will be looking at what happened to Allen Iverson and also his release. Allen Iverson was involved in a fight that, according to the Herald Sun, published September 4th, 2010, took place in a bowling alley February 1993. This fight was between black and white students, and it was reported that the fight started when the white students began calling the black students the N-word. According to the Daily Press, published January 19, 2011, many whites were injured in the fight, and 3 were sent to the hospital. Because of this fight, Allen Iverson was convicted of 3 felonies and was sentenced to 5 years in prison or in jail. Many believe that this conviction was extremely harsh for the fight that occurred, and also that the trial was extremely biased since none of the white students involved were convicted of anything. Now that we are aware that what happened, we will be looking at Allen Iverson's release. According to the Daily Press, the governor of Virginia, George Wilder, granted conditional clemency to Iverson only after he had served less than a year in jail. One condition of this clemency was that Iverson was not allowed to continue his high school sports. One organization that was pushing for Iverson's release was really excited when they heard the news of his clemency, but they did not believe that Iverson should be held back from his sports since he had so much potential and that the fight was not sports related. According to the Herald Sun, after high school, Iverson went on to play for the Georgetown University, and later he made it into the NBA, playing for the Philadelphia 76ers. During his career in basketball, he was awarded Rookie of the Year and also 2 MVP awards. Now that we have looked at what happened to Allen Iverson and his release, we are now all aware that he was a victim of a racial trial, and we can only hope that one day our nation will be free of racism and that everyone will be treated as equals.